This is Group 23A representing IIT Kharagpur and hereby presenting the report for Phase 1A for the 2012 edition of Texas Instruments Analog Design Contest. We were asked to build a two-stage unity gain amplifier using Texas Instruments Analog Starter Kit.
First, we simulated the circuit using PSpice using the schematic as shown. Now we downloaded the PSpice model of TL082 as we can see here from the TI website to get authentic results. This is our magnitude response and this is the phase response as obtained from the circuit. This is our hardware implementation. Now for the first part of the experiment, we applied sine wave of amplitude 1 volt peak to peak and varied frequency from 1 kHz to 1 MHz. As we can see, this is the output. And then after noting down the readings, we plotted the graph.
This is the board magnitude plot for the circuit. As you can see, this configuration gave us a constant gain of 0 dB up to a frequency of about 100 kHz and then showed an overshoot before falling off at nearly 40 dB per decade. The overshoot is obtained because of the presence of conjugate complex poles at that frequency. The system has complex poles because it is an underdamped system, as was clear from the step response. This is the phase response plot. Due to the presence of complex conjugate poles, we obtained a minus 180 degree phase shift at this frequency. Was quite similar to the simulated response.
For the transient response, we applied square wave of 1 volt peak to peak with frequency 100 Hz. Now to visualize the transient response properly, we had to decrease the time per division knob. As the frequency is low, we observe both the transient as well as steady state response. But as we increase the frequency, we can get only the transient response as the input voltage changes before it reaches the steady state.
After doing the experiment, we analyzed the circuit and realized that using a two-stage unity gain amplifier is better than a single stage because this circuit has a higher desensitizing factor which results in a higher input impedance and lower output impedance, which is required for a good buffered circuit. In conclusion, it was a nice experience working with the analog starter kit for phase 1A of the competition. Thank you.